Minglava, this is the weekly highlight news of radio and YouTube. I'm James. Here are the news highlights for this week. The Union Prime Minister of the National Unity Government, Win Khaing Thann, attends the Interim Local Public Administration Development Central Committee meeting. The Union Minister for the Ministry of Women, Youth and Children Affairs of the National Unity Government, Susanna Secretaries, the International Women's Day ceremony. The terrorist military hunters forces dropped chemical bombs on the west of the Khaing Township and other interesting news. These are the weekly news details. The Union Prime Minister of the National Unity Government, Win Khaing Thann, attended the Interim Local Public Administration Development Central Committee meeting number 9/2024 on 7th of March. The chairman of the Interim Local Public Administration Development Central Committee, Union Prime Minister Win Khaing Thann, stated that the establishing local government is a means of demonstrating to the outside world that it is a legitimate form of governance. The Union Prime Minister further stated that territorial control is the most crucial aspect of the entire revolution. We need to be able to control the area in order to be able to provide the public high-quality services. After the terrorist military hunters forces have been completely eliminated, spread operations in each zone, such as the battle zone, buffer zone and security zone, must be carried out to ensure that services are not targeted again. He also emphasized that in order to review the policies we have adopted as needed, we must first carefully understand the conditions of the difficult-to-coordinate townships so that township officials understand the policies being implemented and work hard to coordinate them. The meeting was chaired by Union Prime Minister and Union Ministers, Deputy Ministers, Permanent Secretaries, Joint Permanent Secretaries and officials from concerned departments were present. The Union Minister for the Ministry of Women, Youth and Children Affairs of the National Unity Government, Susanna Secretaries, the International Women's Day ceremony on 8th of April. The Union Minister stated that the terrorist military junta detained, tortured and brutally killed 1,629 women during the Spring Revolution. There have been 6,576 arbitrary arrests and detentions of women. According to these figures, women's sacrifice during the Spring Revolution must be clearly visible. The Ministry of Women, Youth and Children Affairs is planning women's development. The Union Minister for the Ministry of Commerce of the National Unity Government, Dr. Mann, attended the Secretaries Forum 2024, Adopting and Innovating in a Digital World Conference. This conference led by the World Bank 2024 in Washington, D.C. from 27 to 29 of February. During the conference, world leaders, government representatives from developing nations, academies, security specialists and officials from the range of fields, including the private sector and humanitarian affairs, discuss strategies for addressing the fragile and conflict situations said that 60% of the world's population is expected to inhabit by 2030. A great global challenge, fragility, conflict and violence, FCV, is a great global challenge that will be addressed through practical solutions. They also discuss how to prioritize processes that link peace, security, and development. At a meeting with the Myanmar community in the UK on 3rd of March, Mr. Chantanel, an economist from Australia and a former advisor on economic policies to State Councillor Aung San Suu Kyi in Myanmar, stated after the revolution, Myanmar's economy can revive with different economic motors. It is not difficult to get back to develop after it has been damaged so much. We will recover with a different business model than before, he said. He also stated that regarding Myanmar and its neighboring countries, I'm disappointed with India and China doesn't like Myanmar's independence. All countries must do more than ever to apply sanctions to terrorist military junta that threaten the country's ability to do so. According to the People's Defense Forces and locals, there is intense battle going on in Khaing Township, Sakai region, and terrorist military junta's forces has launched chemical bombs on the township's residential wells. According to local people, on 5th of March at around 3 p.m., the terrorist military junta's forces dropped 7 chemical bombs on the wells in Khaing Township, and the extent of the damage is unknown. On 2nd of March, the People's Defense Forces attacked the terrorist military junta's base in 3/4 of Khaing Township. Since then, the terrorist military junta's forces have utilized Mi-35 and jet fighters to bombard from the air on every day. It is reported that no less than 23 airstrikes were carried out in one day on 2nd of March. It is reported that no less than 23 airstrikes were carried out in one day on 2nd of March when the combat began. The chemical bombs were used from 5th of March. Due to the conflict, most of the residents escaped to safety, but some remained trapped in the township. During the conflict, the terrorist military junta's forces suffered numerous casualties, and the People's Defense Forces evacuated some non-civilian staff. These are the weekly highlight news of Radio NUG. We will present more interesting weekly local news to you. Thanks for joining our news.